This is it. This is it. 30 minutes, baby. Woohoo. That's a full half hour. Maybe one of these days. I didn't want to do this. Like, I was at 10 minutes, as you can see. And I was like, that 10 minutes is good, but it's weak, man. So I was like, oh, let's bring it to 20. But once I got to 20, I was like, what's another 10 minutes? So you might as well. So I did another 10 minutes, bring it to 30. That's a half hour. I am satisfied. I feel accomplished. Maybe one of these days, I'll bring it up to an hour. But maybe it'll be in parts, maybe little bit by little bit. So maybe the next new record probably will be, let's say, 40 minutes, and then 50 minutes, and then maybe after that 60. But yeah, I'm good. This was really really good. I'm satisfied. You imagine if somebody had like hours and stuff, like multiple hours. Oh my god. I'm not an extremist like those crazy psychopaths. Nah. I don't have that kind of time on me where I can just fly around for hours without ever landing. That'll be absolutely a nightmare. And I'll be bored out of my mind. I'm already bored out of my mind. So, but yeah, I'm good. But that'd be crazy. What, just to get on the Guinness World Records or whatever, just to get in, which is pointless. I mean, anybody could easily beat that. Like, not easily. I mean, if somebody's dedicated enough, sure. But you just went through all of that just for somebody else to go through the same thing and outdo yours. So, I mean, what's the point? But then again, I don't know. What else do I have to do? I don't know. I was intending to play this for the mission. That's why I'm here. I marked the mission on my the location of the current mission on my map, and I was heading there from the other side of the map. I flew over here, and that's when this Wingsuit Wonder popped up. And when it first popped up, I was like at I can't remember. 3 minutes, 6 minutes, something, I don't know. So I was like, that's nowhere near. By the time I got around here, it was like a lot closer. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fly around so I can beat my personal record. And when I got there, I was like, that's when I was like, oh, you might as well go higher. Just another 10 minutes, yada yada. So I did another 10 minutes. So but I don't know. I'm already at 34 minutes. I mean, I might as well wait to 35 minutes. But then I wait to 35 minutes. But then I'll be like, okay, you're already just 5 minutes away from 40 minutes. So you might as well wait 5 more minutes. Then you'll be at 40, bro. That's almost an hour, bro. Then that'll just be 10. But then again, that's why I don't want to do this. Because I start overthinking and I keep wanting to add on more. And I can't do this all day. I'm not like Cap. Captain America where he's like, oh, I can do this all day. No, I can't do this all day. I don't want to do this all day. That's the point. By the time I'm done with this, whenever I do find this side of land, I'm probably gonna have no. I'm gonna be out, man. I'm not gonna have any juice left to wanting to play anymore. I'm probably not even gonna feel like doing the mission. I'll be just bored out of my mind. Like, it's awesome flying, and I play the game to fly, but I mean, you're not meant to just stay in the air non-stop forever. You're meant to take a breather, man, and take in the sights on ground, on foot. We're meant to be on land. You know, birds fly, but you never see them fly forever. They're always landing, taking a breather, you know, taking in the sight. We're not meant to stay in the air forever. And besides, it gets boring as all heck. I mean, painfully boring. But I don't know. This might stay at least until 40 minutes. Then I'll see how I feel then. I don't know what's the point of me staying in this area though. Like, I'm still gonna do the mission after I land. I'm likely not going to do the mission at this point. I'm tired, I'm hungry, probably just gonna stop. So, I mean, there's no point in staying in this area. I guess I can, well, I was, after I was done with the time that I wanted to make it to, I was planning on doing a little, not exactly tricks, but like, or not any stunts or tricks or anything, but like flying through some of those holes down there, like not that one, like not this one. I already flew under that, but and I flew over there, but I meant the more tighter ones, like through that road down there. But that stuff is risky, especially when you know that you want to keep going with the timer. So I mean, if I want to keep going with the timer, then it's best not to do that, because I mean, I can easily get grazed by the walls and be forced to be in parachute mode. So I'm likely gonna start. I'm gonna clip this video down up until the part of right before I get to 20 minutes. Well, oh heck, that's when I started recording, isn't it? Right when I got to 20 minutes, that's when I started. Hey, wait, that's a good way to actually to know how long the video is then. Hey, let's base it on when the 20 minutes that I began. And so far, that'll be almost, would that be almost 10 minutes? So, yep, about 10 minutes around. It should be about that time. 10 minutes the video should be. 2 more minutes and I'll be at 40. You know, I might, nah. That'll be for another time. I don't want to, maybe I get to 50. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because like I said, I'm about to be at 40, but then, I mean, I'll wait 10 more minutes and I'll be at 50. But if I can do 10 more minutes after that, it'll be just 10 minutes compared to, think of it that way. Like, if I stop and then be like, oh, I'm going to continue it later, you would have to go through the entire time again. So you'd have to, so let's say if I stop at 50 minutes, right? Okay, so I get to 50 and then I land, I stop it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do the 10 minutes later, another time. But that other time, you're gonna have to fly again for 50 minutes again. you're gonna have to fly for 50 more minutes just to get back at this point. Whereas right now, you might as well just, I might as well, it'll be 10 minutes, a mere 10 minutes after you get to 50. See, I'm at 40 now. I need just 20 more minutes, and I'll be at an hour, a full hour. Think about that. What's 20 minutes compared to an additional 40 minutes if I stop right now? Or if I stop in 10 minutes, which will put me at 50, but then I'll have to fly again for another 50 minutes, which is like basically an hour. Basically almost an hour. Pretty much might as well say it's an hour. It's considered an hour, even though it's under 60 minutes. It was under an hour technically, but it's still considered an hour for the most part. Okay? So I'll have to be flying for an additional hour, and I'm not up for that. I wouldn't want to restart compared to just a mere 10 minutes. So, right. I reckon probably gonna record. This video probably gonna be edited. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. No, I want to keep going. I'm gonna keep the video going rather than trying to do the edit. That's gonna be a lot harder for me, actually. If I try to put multiple videos and combine the videos and that sort of thing, that means I'm gonna have to download it from YouTube onto my device in order to do the editing, and then upload back onto YouTube. That is a lot of work. Plus, I don't even have the storage, nowhere near the storage space for a video of that size. So it could not be done. That's kind of the reason why I've been doing a lot of these gameplay minis and long playthroughs, which is raw videos, raw gameplays. This is why I've been doing that, so I wouldn't have to worry about the extensive editing. So I wouldn't have to worry about it. I just love this brake button. I just love it so much. Absolutely love it. You cannot do that on the other, on Just Cause 4. You cannot. They replaced it like with the circle button, and that's the brake button, and like it's not though. Like it stops you, yeah, but it completely stops you and makes you land. I mean, that's a different button. On here, I think it's the same as, like, I think circle is a brake button as well. Like, it slows you down, and it makes you land. That's what that is. But I don't want to press circle at this point. I want to finish I want to finish until an hour. So I don't want to risk pressing anything. I definitely don't want to press triangle. I do not want to press X. I don't want to press anything. I'm not risking anything. Okay? I'm not going under no more tunnels. I'm not doing anything. I'm just flying around. So I will ensure that I will complete this. But I just really don't like Just Cause 4 in the wingsuit, the way they took away this type of brake. It's a different type of brake. So when you're going with momentum, wait, let me turn this down. So, I mean, it's very quite loud. I should have been done that. Well, I wasn't even planning on. I was originally planning on just recording it and stopping it, just like literally just like a minute or 2 minute long thing, because I was meant to stop after 20 minutes, but then I decided to change my mind and I decided to keep going. So yeah, I might as well turn it down. I forget what I was saying. When you're going with momentum, and you press the circle button on Just Cause 4, and you hold the circle button, it'll slow down your momentum, and you'll be back down to like little to no momentum, and that's when you're gliding at that point. You're no longer flying, you're gliding, you're losing altitude. That's what we can all understand that. It's simple enough to understand. You hold the circle button, that's the brakes, and you stop flying, and you land. Or fall until you land. Whereas on here, the brake button is the L2. And you hold that, and you do this sort of whoosh thing, and the way he just does that, like this, and when he does that, yes, sure, so you, of course, like you lose momentum compared to if you're still flying. When you press this, of course you're going to lose momentum. So yeah, technically it's a brake, but the beauty of it is that it also allows you to have full control of the direction that you want to fly in. And that's what I love so much about it. So unlike Just Cause 4, where it does not exist, on here, when you press it, you can fly vertically up, just like this. You cannot do that on 4. So thanks to this, it forces him to put himself vertically, and so you can fly straight up. So you can go from a horizontal flight to vertical flight. You can change your directions. You can turn it, use to turn a lot more easier. It's like when you're in a car and you press the handbrake, and it kind of forces your car to turn around really fast, really quickly, and allows you to do U-turns. Pretty much like that, except in the air. So it's so what's the word? So essential, for a lack of words. But it's so necessary, it's so needed, it's so important, in my opinion, when you want to do this sort of thing, when you're into this sort of thing. I mean, I'm not sure how many there are people who are into the flying like I am, but I mean, if you are into that sort of really deep into the whole sort of the wingsuit and flying and sort of thing like I am, then that's going to be like, it's going to be like a must-have. For people who obviously don't really do much flying at all, except when they're trying to get to a different location, then it's not going to really matter to them. So if you don't really fly very much, you're mostly, maybe you drive around, you prefer to be on land more rather than the air, it's not really going to matter. So that's not going to be a main issue for you at all, because you won't care either way. So maybe you probably would prefer Just Cause 4 for that reason alone. For like the enjoyment of whatever it is that you personally enjoy it for, like whether it be just getting around by vehicle or whatever, what have you, you know, or maybe you get some flight in there, but like you don't really fly very much, so it's like you're not staying in the air a lot more than you're on land, which is kind of funny because sometimes some of the pedestrians do like civilians, they do say, they make a remark about Rico, saying he's in, or what did they say, he's in the air more than he's on land. They say something like that. I heard it before. It could be on 4, or it could be on 3. I don't know which one, but it's on one of them. But when you're flying by in town, one of them will say that, which is just perfectly funny. to me. It makes so much sense. Because I mean, I really am. I'm always flying around. I'm almost never touching the ground, so like I'm always in the air. Except when obviously I want to land. At some point I'm gonna want to land. Unlike when I'm doing this challenge. Hey, speaking of challenges, I just made it to 50 minutes. My talking is helping the time go faster. God, that's perfect. Wait, didn't I blow up these trees like 5,000 times? These trees are like coming back, bro. I remember blowing up those specific trees. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, it's got 10 minutes, well, less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Minutes. I would love if somebody actually talks like that. I would just love them already. I already love you. Minutes. Minutes. So, what I was basically saying is the Just Cause 3 versus Just Cause 4 is that I just really love 3 so much like this. That's why I was considering getting Just Cause 3 on Steam because okay, so the boost here. You see the wingsuit boost? Yes. And you hold it. That's the R2 on the PS4. I'm on PlayStation. I'm not sure what is it called on the Xbox. Is it called the trigger or is it called I'm not sure which ones. I'm never had an Xbox, so I don't know. But it's whichever the one this R2, the equivalent of the R2. But yeah, you hold the R2 and the wingsuit boost, but it runs out quite quickly, and so I mean, yes, that's one thing that makes Just Cause 4 better. But the specific, it's pros and cons for both of them, and I've run through them a lot. Other people has run through them a lot. So you can look up, you can see some forums on that. I think on Reddit, as a matter of fact, some people talks about that, about the wingsuiting and the differences with them, and the pros and cons to both of them. I read it before, and it was spot on. So I mean, I recommend you look it up if you're interested in that. But yeah, on Just Cause 4. It lasts a lot longer. So that little meter, that wingsuit boost meter is a lot longer. It's circular, just like these guns over here. Just like these things over here, just like these guns. It's circular, just like that. And so, I mean, and when you hold it, it'll go around slowly. So you can wingsuit all in one go a lot longer. And it'll last a lot longer before the whole meter is empty, before the entire thing. But it's a combination of like 3 of them. So like 3 meters in a circle, kind of like this. And so I think it takes about the same length as this minigun here. Yeah, you can use that minigun. Yeah, use that minigun as a reference point. It'll take just about the length as it does to fill that minigun around. So that'll be how long you can fly for before it runs out completely, before it's completely empty, and you have to wait for it to regenerate, to fill back up. So that's the plus on Just Cause 4. But there is another con about that. The regenerating itself is extremely slow. It's so slow. Like, it takes so long. Like, it takes a very long time for it to. So I mean, it's like when you're in a mid-flight situation, that's a really long time that it's taking, and so it's so much slower compared to the one on here where it regens so fast. So watch this, and it's empty now. Boom. Now watch how fast it regens. Look, you see? Look at that. Look at that. And boom, already done. You see? And it's even half the time when if you use it halfway. Watch. And boom. And boom. Just like that. Just like that. So that's another pro for Just Cause 3. And another con on Just Cause 4. Because it takes a long time to regen that long meter. And it's so annoying. It's an inconvenience. But I mean, it depends on how you feel personally. I mean, so it's going to be subjective. It might not be a problem at all for some. So I realize that. Just for me personally, it's annoying. Because I mean, if you're enveloped into the flying as much as I am, it's going to be more of a thing. So I mean, it really gets to me. It's another reason why I play that I'm still on Just Cause 3 compared to that, because I'm playing these games for the flying. So I mean, yeah. Hey, I got 4 minutes left. Hey, but it's just those things. Oh, but anyway, the point that I was making about on Steam is that, so like I hear about there's multiplayer. There's a multiplayer on Steam if you get the game on Steam, and I hear about that, and it makes me want it, because just imagine this game and like with friends. Oh my god, I can't even imagine it. Like I would just love that so much, because I mean I'm spending my time mostly flying. I can only imagine what other friends will be doing. Maybe they'll be flying with me. Hey, maybe we can have like flying battles, like I don't know, we can have dog fights or something. We got guns and stuff, so we can shoot at each other, and that would be amazing, wouldn't it? I would love that. So much you can do, you know. But any of my friends will know automatically. They'll know that I'm gonna be in the skies. That's literally my home, is the sky. So you just look in the skies, you'll see me somewhere. But yeah, but it's like it's on Steam. I don't have Steam. I don't have well, I do have I have a computer that was given to me by a very nice neighbor, who was giving away his computer because he's gotten a new computer, and so he went to our door and said, "Yeah, would you like a computer?" And so I mean, that was so sweet of him. It's an old Dell computer, but I'm not sure. I'm almost like never on it though. So I'm not really much of a computer gamer. So I mean, I don't know what I would have to do to get Steam. I mean, is it a subscription sort of thing? I don't know. Guys, let me know if you know anything about that. Then let me know what I would have to do to have Steam in order to get Just Cause 3 on Steam. But besides that, there's still other things like the downloads. What's the requirements in order to get the game? Like what about the DLCs, for example? If I get Just Cause 3 on Steam, I would have to get this one specifically where this jetpack is included as a DLC, right? So I would have to get the right one. Is it the XXL edition, whatever it's called? I'm not sure. I would have to find that one specifically, and then that way, so I can ensure that I have this jet just like now. And I can enter the Sky Fortress DLCs, all that stuff, so I can have the wingsuit, jet pack, and all that stuff and everything. And then, but once I have the Steam, then there's like that multiplayer pack thing. It's free, so you just download that onto it. I don't know, but just let me know what you think about that. Oh, hey, that's an hour. Hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 60 minutes, baby. Wait, that's the maximum time. Oh, wow. I did not know that it would stop. I'm so glad that I did this. I would have never guessed that it actually stops. That's literally the maximum time. I had no idea. I've never made it to this time before. I've never wingsuited this long before in any Just Cause. So I mean, I'm really glad that I did this actually. So I mean, I feel the most accomplished, the absolute most accomplished. But yeah, if you have any thing you want to add on to what I was saying about the Just Cause 3 versus Just Cause 4 or the whole Steam thing, then let me know in the comment section below. And if you attempted this challenge yourself before, let me know how it went and if it really worked out for you, if it didn't go as quite as planned. But any other thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And yeah, that'll be it. I'm the Mitch. You're watching the Mitch Zone. And I'll catch you guys later. Later.